Live is starting. And here we are.
All right. Hello, everybody.
Yes. Greetings to
Great to see you.
our...
And we're right on time.
Yes.
I don't want to jinx us,
No.
so I won't tell you how happy I am about that. It's a stormy, snowy, wintry day down here in Alabama, and all the natives are holing up
With makings of French toast
with all
well
the
at hand.
French toast they need.
That's right. It must be.
Because every time we get a severe winter weather warning, everybody goes to the store and buys up all the bread, milk, and eggs.
Right. So the only... And I don't
Now,
know...
the only thing I know that you can make with bread, milk, and eggs is French toast.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't also buy up all the cooking oil, because...
Well,
I
and
mean,
what about the syrup?
and syrup, yeah.
Honey and syrup? And
Yeah. Anyway, it's a phenomenon that we've
Yes.
noticed since we've been
Since
down
we've
here, and
moved
we
in
don't
this-
know why people do it.
Right.
Well, my mammy did it, and her mammy
That's
did
right.
it, and I'll do it too.
That's right. We're not really making fun, though, because
Right.
we
Then with-
have our refrigerator also has eggs and milk.
Well, because if we didn't buy
Because-
some, we wouldn't have gotten any.
Oh,
And that
wow.
may be the whole thing. It may be a cascading series. I better get mine, or I won't have any. Yeah, and then I can't have scrambled eggs and toast in the morning, so
Which you need.
you need that. So you
don't
need
have
milk
that.
for scrambled eggs, right?
You do.
Yeah, okay, so that
We have
explains it.
recently discovered that cream works well.
Cream makes wonderful omelets. Anyway, we probably ought to get
Get to get
on
to
with
the-
what we're doing here.
Yes, we're not here for a cooking show, we assure you.
That's right. This show is our 119th, and it's called Odds and Ends. And yes, I spelled odds the way I did because that way it has an odd number of letters.
Of course.
And if you believe that,
I know.
I've got a New York bridge I'd
to
like to show you. Anyhow,
I meant to do that.
yeah, it is literally odds and ends. There's no particular theme to it. There's just all kind of stuff. We'll treat you so many ways you're bound to like one of them, I guess.
That's right.
So our first song was recorded by the Junior Sisk Band, and it's called Just Load the Wagon. My grandpa had a saying that I got from him, no doubt. One day he had me loading hay till I was plumb wore out. I said, if I load any more, this mule will be zigzagging. He said, don't worry about the mule now, you just load the wagon. Don't you worry about the mule now, you just load the wagon. Pile it on till you can see them old springs a-sagging. I ain't seen a load we couldn't pull, and I ain't bragging. Don't you worry about the mule now, you just load the wagon. I married me a country girl, and I knew I found a winner. I told her to fix a couple of chickens and a hen for dinner. She said, if you eat all that stuff, you'll be bent over gagging. I said, don't worry about the mule now, you just load the wagon. Don't you worry about the mule now, you just load the wagon. Pile it on till you can see them old springs a-sagging. I ain't seen a load we couldn't pull, and I ain't bragging. Don't you worry about the mule now, you just load the wagon. She asked if I wanted children. I said 8 or 10. Well, then we'd better soon get started, she said with a grin. But feeding all that bunch is gonna keep your butt a-dragging. I said, don't worry about the mule now, you just load the wagon. Don't you worry about the mule now, you just load the wagon. Pile it on till you can't see them old springs a-sagging. I ain't seen a load we couldn't pull, and I ain't bragging. Don't you worry about the mule now, you just load the wagon. Just load the wagon.
Got a few comments.
Oh, good.
First, Dan Wolking is here.
Hey, Dan. Brother Dan's here.
Yes. Hey, y'all. Greetings from the D, just slightly east of Point Barrow. Good to have you, Dan.
Indeed.
And
our resident audio expert.
Absolute. And Ben is here. Charles
Hey, Ben.
Benjamin Harris. He says hello, everyone. And Amber is here as well. Hey, guys. Can't share today because it wants you to verify the device.
Oh, yeah.
She hasn't logged in on that one before.
Okay.
So, well, we appreciate it.
Not to worry.
Yeah, don't worry. It's okay. And welcome, you guys.
Indeed. Welcome to everybody.
Yes.
So glad you could come and see us today. Here's a song that was recorded by the Osborne brothers. It's another bluegrass thing. It's called Smoky Mountain Smoke. Don't let Smoky Mountain smoke get in your eyes. If you do, I'm telling you, you'll want to live there the rest of your life. If Smoky Mountain smoke gets in your eyes. If you're looking for a place that you will love, Smoky Mountain, Cherokee, the closest place to heaven that I know of. Smoky Mountain, Tennessee. Don't let Smoky Mountain smoke get in your eyes. If you do, I'm telling you, you'll want to live there the rest of your life. If Smoky Mountain smoke gets in your eyes. Gatlinburg, precious jewel of mountain treasure, Smoky Mountain, paradise. You'll want to live in the Smokies forever if Smoky Mountain smoke gets in your eyes. Don't let Smoky Mountain smoke get in your eyes. If you do, I'm telling you, you'll want to live there the rest of your life. If Smoky Mountain smoke gets in your eyes. If Smoky Mountain smoke gets in your eyes.
Wow. Debbie Lane is here.
Hey, Debbie, how are ya?
Hello, everyone. And Ziggy is here.
Ziggy from Germany.
Yes, hi, George and Lynn. Greetings again from Germany.
Thank you for spending some of your evening with us. What? I'm sorry.
And alas, again, a bit late. Well,
not to worry.
And Ken Zimmerman is with us.
Hey, Ken.
Hello, Lynn.
Good to see you again. 2 in a row for Ken.
Yeah, from Central PA. And he said, I can see Amber's comments if that means anything. Well, we knew that hers would show, but that's okay.
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know. She had to let us know, so I wouldn't let him know, and then everybody knew. And so it was okay.
She has access to this account. So just before we go on, we call her, and she shares it to various Facebook Autoharp groups.
Yes.
But she works on Saturdays, and she does it from there. And she's not working today because the whole state is shut down because it snowed a little bit.
And there's ice.
And there's ice.
Well, it is a bit dangerous.
And
'cause we
it's
don't have
very
salt.
dangerous because nobody other than us knows how to drive
Well,
in it.
now, come on. But
Well,
there's
I don't
no-
know how to
there's
drive
no
in it.
s-
Lynn knows how to drive in
There's
it.
no salt to put down because
Right.
they don't have it often enough to afford, to make it worth affording. So.
Right. Well, salt, the snow removal chemicals are very hydroscopic. So they pull water out of the atmosphere even when they're, really sealed up, and they don't last. So, it's sand and small pea gravel for us, and everybody just kind of hunkers down and waits till
Just
it
wait
melts,
till it
because it's
melts.
going to
Which
melt.
it usually does pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow it's going to
It's
be in
gonna
the
be gone.
40s and 20s, which is normal for this time of year, and it'll be
all
gone
be
pretty
gone.
shortly.
Laura is with us.
Hey, Laura.
She said, I did it. I gamed the system. I used the hotspot on my phone to log on, then switched it off after the MiFi kicked in,
Yeah.
so I don't use it up. You see
Oh,
how
hey,
smart
look
you
at
are.
that.
That's genius.
That's pretty good, Laura.
Yes. Wow.
Sure is. It was good seeing you
Clever
Thursday at the Song Circle.
Ooh.
More Song Circles for us.
Yes.
Lara and I were both first time.
She was first time too?
Yeah.
Oh. I heard it was a good one.
It was interesting. I have to learn to write music, though.
Yes.
I hope it don't hurt my playing. Just kidding. Okay, well, we're going to change the pace. This is Odds and Ends.
That's right.
And I collected this song at some point in my past, and I came across it a couple of weeks ago when I was looking through some old music folders on my computer. It was written by a guy named Michael Chain and was recorded by a bunch of people. The version I had was recorded by Claudie Langer. Remember her? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? Wife of Andy Williams for a while. It's called, yeah, it sure is. Who Broke Your Heart is the title. Who broke your heart and made you write that song? Every time you sing, I want to cry along. Everything was right until your love went wrong. Who made you write that song? I remember the happy things in the songs that you used to sing. Sunny blue skies and wedding rings. This morning they're gone. Cloudy skies have begun to pour. There's a ring in your bureau drawer, and you're really alone once more. I can tell by your song. Who broke your heart and made you write that song? Every time you sing, I want to cry along. Everything was right until your love went wrong. Who made you write that song? When you asked me if I could see that the songs only make believe. If you think that you're fooling me, let me tell you you're wrong. Anyone who has loved will know, after hearing a verse or so. You can smile, but your tears still show in the words to your songs. Who broke your heart and made you write that song? Every time you sing, I want to cry along. Everything was right until your love went wrong. Who made you write that song? Who broke your heart and made you write that song? Every time you sing, I want to cry along. Everything was right until your love went wrong. Who made you write that song?
That one gets you.
Yeah, that one does. But can't always do the same things.
Nope.
Okay. Here's one that Lin plays on our Echo device a lot.
Oh.
And I'm going to sing it for her. By a bunch of people. The Jenkins clan and the Davis clan. The Davis brothers and the Jenkins brothers, I think. And I can give you all their names if you really have to have them. Going to play it in F if you know it and you want to play along. I'm not going to do the John Prine entry part.
Now I'm real curious.
No, the original. All right. The original starts out with, blow up your TV. Throw away your paper. Go to the country. Build you a home. A few days before he turned 80, he was sitting out back in a rocker. He said, "What you been up to lately?" I told him, "Chasing a dollar." And between sips of coffee, he poured this wisdom out. Said, "If you want my 2 cents on making a dollar count, buy dirt, find the one you can't live without. Get a ring, let your knee hit the ground. Do what you love but call it work, and throw a little money in the plate at church. Send your prayers up and your roots down deep. Add a few limbs to your family tree, and watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. 'Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt. Before you get caught on that ladder, let me tell you what it's all about. Find you a few things that matter, that you can put a fence around," and then he laid it out. Buy dirt, find the one you can't live without. Get a ring, let your knee hit the ground. Do what you love but call it work, and throw a little money in the plate at church. Send your prayers up and your roots down deep, and add a few limbs to your family tree, and watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. 'Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt. You can buy dirt, and thank the good Lord for it, 'cause he ain't making any more of it. Buy dirt, find the one you can't live without. Get a ring, let your knee hit the ground. Do what you love but call it work, and throw a little money in the plate at church. Send your prayers up and your roots down deep. Add a few limbs to your family tree, and watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. 'Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt.
Yes, I love that. Ricky's with us.
Hey, Ricky.
She said, made it. Good.
Good, great.
Welcome, welcome.
Sure enjoyed talking with you last week.
Yes. And then Amber said, oh, wow, I love this song. How cool. And then Laura said, after I gamed the system, my computer died. I am back now.
That'll teach you to try to game the system.
That's right.
We get together with Karen if she, is able to find the time that we can all get together, and I'll see if I can help you with that microphone issue you've got. I did not forget. Okay.
I love that song.
Here's a song that was written by Graham Nash and was sung by Crosley, Stills, Nash, and Young. And it's called Teach Your Children. You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Don't teach your children well. Their father's health did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The one they pick's the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you of tender years can't know the fears that your elders grew by, and so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die, and teach your parents well. Their children's health will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The ones they pick's the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you.
Laura said thank you.
You're welcome.
And Pat Byrne is here.
Hello, Pat from Ireland. Good evening,
Yes.
sir.
Happy New Year, George, and your wife. Happy
And-
New Year to you and your mom.
Indeed. Quite so.
Yes. I hope she's doing well.
We're really glad to have you with us
Yes.
this afternoon. It's no secret that we've had some life issues over the last year. We've been going through a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to go into it in detail, but Lin has stuck through and stuck by and gone above and beyond to help try to fix this. And I want to dedicate this next song to Lin. It's written by Jeff Silbar and Larry Henry. It was done by Roger Whittaker and Bette Midler and all kind of other people. It's in C. It's called The Wind Beneath My Wings.
I love this song.
Must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You've been content to let me shine. You always walked a step behind. I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. Only a face without a name. I've never once heard you complain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, but you are the wind beneath my wings. Might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, but you are the wind beneath my wings. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, but you are the wind beneath my wings. You are the wind beneath my wings.
Goodness. Ken's...
LaVonda thought you might need those.
Oh, thank you. Yes, she's right. Too late, too late. Ken Zimmerman said, so sweet.
Thank you, Ken.
And he said, especially watching your hero wiping her tears. Ricky said, how appropriate. Have always admired Lin and all that she did, right down to patching your bloody head. LOL. You remember that story?
Yeah, I'm trying hard to forget that.
Yes.
Now I guess we'll have to tell everybody.
You were a dose of spring fever going down the steps, and you leaped into the air and hit your head on the staircase part up above.
Yeah, it was one of those where there were a few steps, and then you turned 180 degrees, and there were a few more.
But
and,
you were unaware.
I didn't realize that the bottom of the first set was that low. I was real happy. I had my Doberman guide dog Penny with me, and I jumped up and hit my head.
And then Ricky and I.
Yeah. Split it open, bleeding everywhere. Dog is deciding whether or not she wants anybody to touch me.
Right.
And I was glad she decided to go ahead and do that because...
Well, she vibrated.
Oh, yeah.
She liked when she got upset, she vibrated.
All Dobermans shiver. They kind of, you know, and, yeah.
And
We all were roommates, by the way, when we lived in Columbus, Ohio.
well, in an apartment.
In an apartment.
Building, we each had
an apartment in the building. We weren't.
There were like
we were apartment house kind of.
Yeah, and there's only 4 apartments, so we were all friends.
Yeah.
Anyway, then Amber said, "Oh wow, that was incredibly moving." And Dan said, "Yeah, hit me too." Amber said, "I need some of those tissue too." And Dan liked your song before too. He said he played along. Yummy.
Yeah. I don't remember the break. I know it's not quite right, but it's close. On that Teach Your Children.
I like that song too very much.
Okay.
This has been a really well. Thank you so much for that, and not quite sure what to say other than I feel that way about you. So what am I going to do now?
I don't know, but I can't wait to find out.
I'm going to have to find a song.
Okay. Let's do a Simon and Garfunkel tune.
Ah, yes.
It's called Kathy's Song. It was written by Paul Simon. And it's a very strange chord progression, so here goes. I hear the drizzle of the rain, like a memory it falls, soft and warm continuing, tapping on my roof and walls. And from the shelter of my mind, through the window of my eyes, I gaze beyond the rain-drenched streets to England where my heart lies. My mind's distracted and diffuse. My thoughts are many miles away. They lie with you when you're asleep, and kiss you when you start your day. And the song I was writing left undone. I don't know why I spend my time writing songs I can't believe, with words that tear and strain to rhyme. And so you see I have come to doubt all that I once held as true. I stand alone without beliefs. The only truth I know is you. And as I watch the drops of rain weave their weary paths and I know that I am like the rain, there but for the grace of you go I. Kathy's song.
Yes. Lara said, don't try this at home. I'm not sure she was responding to what you were saying before you played this one.
Or don't try to game the system. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, that's possible too.
That might be it.
Yes. And then Pat said, "Thanks, Mother, will be okay."
That's
and
good.
then my old neighbor passed away where I used to live.
Oh,
I'm so
man.
sorry to hear that. Oh, this is...
Things will get better, Pat. They really will.
Laura said both.
Both.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, folks, if you're new to the show, you haven't already done so, why not leave us a comment?
Yes.
We're just sitting around our virtual living room having something cold to drink and playing music and talking to our friends, and we'd love to get to know you. And we do read all comments, even those made after the show is over.
Yes.
We can't respond to them all, but we do read every one of them, and we appreciate every one of them, and we want to get to know everybody that we're playing music for. So if you would, drop us a comment, tell us where you're from, and maybe how you heard about the show, or whatever you want to talk about. And if you will follow Autoharp Down Home here, you will get an invitation, a notice of each show in your news feed. So that might be worthwhile to follow us. News feeds are cluttered enough as it is with spam and stuff, but you would get a message. We do this on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month at 2 p.m. for an hour. Used to be 2 hours, but it just got to be more than we could do. So now it's an hour. We try to pack a lot into the hour. We may go a few minutes over. That's okay. But second and fourth Saturdays.
Yes.
At 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Over across the pond. And 4 in the morning if you're in Australia, so probably can't comment right now, but that's okay. I want to thank the Australian Autoharp group for letting me post an announcement over there. Wendy is a great moderator, and she came back and said, we can't listen to at 4 in the morning.
Well, you never know.
And so, then I let her know, of course, that all the shows are up there.
Right.
So I left a different link so that they can listen to. So anyway, so that's the news, and we hope to be hearing from new friends and old alike as the show progresses here.
As we have.
Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see where we are. Okay, this is another song that Lin really likes, and she requested it.
No.
Hey,
I requested this one. Okay.
You requested this one.
Right,
I'm not going to blindside you again. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was
I had
beautiful.
to do that because that's how I really feel.
Aw. I love you too.
This is a Bob Dylan tune.
Oh.
Written and recorded by Bob, and it's called Lily, Rosemary, and the Jack of Hearts.
Yes.
The festival was over. The boys were all planning for fall. The cabaret was quiet, except for the drilling in the wall. The curfew had been lifted and the gambling wheel shut down. Anyone with any sense had already left town. He was standing in the doorway, looking like the Jack of Hearts. moved across the mirrored room, set it up for everyone, he said. Then everyone commenced to do what they were doing before he turned their heads. Then he walked up to a stranger and he asked him with a grin, "Could you kindly tell me, friend, what time the show begins?" Then he moved into the corner, face down like the Jack of Hearts. Backstage, the girls were playing 5-card stud by the stairs. Lily had 2 queens, she was hoping for a third to match her pair. Outside, the streets were filling up, the window was open wide. A gentle breeze was blowing, you could feel it from inside. Lily called another bet and drew up the Jack of Hearts. Big Jim was no one's fool, he owned the town's only diamond mine. Made his usual entrance, looking so dandy and so fine, with his bodyguards and silver cane and every hair in place. He took whatever he wanted and laid it all to waste. His bodyguards and silver cane were no match for the Jack of Hearts. Rosemary combed her hair and took a carriage into town. She slipped in through the side door, looking like a queen without a crown. She fluttered her false eyelashes and whispered in his ear, "Sorry, darling, that I'm late," but he didn't seem to hear. He was staring into space over at the Jack of Hearts. "I know I've seen that face before," Big Jim was thinking to himself. "Maybe down in Mexico, or a picture upon somebody's shelf." But the crowd began to stamp their feet and the house lights did dim. Darkness of the room, there was only Jim and him, staring at the butterfly who just drew the Jack of Hearts. Lily was a princess, she was fair-skinned, precious as a child. She did whatever she had to do, she had that certain flash each time she smiled. She came away from a broken home and lots of strange affairs, with men from every walk of life which took her everywhere. But she'd never met anyone quite like the Jack of Hearts. The hanging judge came in unnoticed and was being wined and dined. Drilling in the wall kept up, but no one seemed to pay it any mind. It was known all around that Lily had Jim's ring. Nothing would ever come between Lily and the king. No, nothing ever would, except maybe the Jack of Hearts. Rosemary started drinking hard, seeing her reflection in the knife. She was tired of the attention, tired of playing the role of Big Jim's wife. She had done a lot of bad things, even once tried suicide. Was looking to do just one good deed before she died. She was gazing to the future, riding on the Jack of Hearts. Lily took her dress off and buried it away. "Has your luck run out?" she laughed at him. "I guess you must have known it would someday. Be careful not to touch the wall, there's a brand new coat of paint. I'm glad to see you're still alive, you're looking like a saint." Down the hallway footsteps were coming for the Jack of Hearts. Backstage manager was pacing all around by his chair. "Something funny going on," he said, "I can just feel it in the air." He went to get the hanging judge. The hanging judge was drunk. The leading actor hurried by in the costume of a monk. There was no actor anywhere better than the Jack of Hearts. No one knew the circumstance, but they say that it happened pretty quick. The door to the dressing room burst open and a Colt revolver clicked. Big Jim was standing there, you couldn't say surprised. Rosemary right beside him, steady in her eyes. She was with Big Jim, but she was leaning on the Jack of Hearts. 2 doors down, boys finally made it through the wall. Cleaned out the bank safe, it said they got off with quite a haul. In the darkness by the riverbank, they waited on the ground for one more member who had business back in town. They couldn't go no further without the Jack of Hearts. Next day was hanging day, the sky was overcast and black. Big Jim lay covered up, killed by a penknife in the back. Rosemary on the gallows, she didn't even blink. Hanging judge was sober, he hadn't had a drink. Only person on the scene missing was the Jack of Hearts. Cabaret was empty now, a sign said closed for repair. Lily had already taken all of the dye out of her hair. She was thinking about her father, who she very rarely saw. Thinking about Rosemary, thinking about the law. But most of all, she was thinking about the Jack of Hearts.
That was good. Thank you.
Yeah, it might be the longest song Bob ever wrote.
I don't know, man. It is a long one, but
yeah, it takes
quite a story.
Yeah, it's very involved, very complicated.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey, anything for you.
Aw.
All right, here's a song that we got to. First of all, we got to cheer up a little bit.
Yeah.
All this.
Yeah.
Lost love and dreaming of England and death and bank robberies and all that. I mean, we gotta do something else here. So here you go. In D. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs. He was a wonky donkey, wonky donkey. Wonky donkey, yeah. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs and 1 eye. He was a winky wonky donkey, winky wonky donkey, winky wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music. Yee-haw! He was a honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music, and he was quite tall and slim. He was a lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road, and I saw a donkey. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim, and he smelled really, really bad. He was a stinky, dinky, lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Stinky dinky lanky honky tonky winky wonky donkey. Feel free to sing along if you want to. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really bad. And that morning he got up late and hadn't had any coffee. He was a cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky, donkey. Cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky, donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. Liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really bad. That morning he got up late and he hadn't had any coffee. And he was always getting up to mischief. He was a hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky, donkey. Hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky, donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really bad. And that morning he got up late and he hadn't had any coffee. He was always getting up to mischief, but he was quite good looking. He was a spunky, hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky, donkey. Spunky, hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky, donkey. I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw.
That was good. I like that one.
That started out as to be a children's book. Little picture book, you know, with a different page for each thing that was wrong with the donkey. And I heard the song. My son Greg played it for me on his phone off of YouTube. And then somebody else played, he may have done this too. There was this Scottish grandmother who was trying, I say trying, to read the book to her granddaughter. And she could not quit laughing long enough to read the book. And you could tell by her voice and her deportment she was a very dignified old lady, and she sure lost it that day. Oh, goodness.
As far as long songs go, Laura said, I think Hard Rain's Gonna Fall is pretty long.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Laura. Yeah. Somebody played that recently on one of my song circles too. It's all the whole point to that is nuclear holocaust. That's what the inner meaning was. But you know,
man.
Sometimes Bob's songs are hard to figure out what he's trying to say. This is a song that was recorded by Doc Watson. And I'm going to play it in D. You may know this one. It's called Way Downtown. Way downtown, fooling around, they took me to the jail. And it's all me and it's all my, ain't no one to go my bail. It was late last night when Willie came home. I heard him a-rapping on the door. He was slipping and a-sliding with his new shoes on. Mama said, Willie, don't you rap no more. Way downtown, fooling around, they took me to the jail. It's all me and it's all my, ain't no one to go my bail. I wish I was over at my sweet Sally's house, sitting in that big old chair. One arm around this old guitar and the other one around my dear. Way downtown fooling around, they took me to the jail. It's all me and it's all my, no one to go my bail. That's one old shirt is about all I own, and $1 is all that I crave. I brought nothing with me into this old world, ain't gonna take nothing to my grave. Way downtown fooling around, they took me to the jail. It's all me and it's all mine, no one to go my bail.
Yeah.
First time I heard that was by a one-hit wonder band called A Touch of Grass.
Oh, that's right.
They made
Those
one
guys.
album. They never made another one.
Loved it too.
Yeah, we wore it out. We had
wore
it
it
on
out.
a
I
cassette.
wish I could find another copy of that.
Oh, I can get you one. I'll get you one. I'll stick it in our Dropbox folder, and then I'll stick it in your music.
That would be great. I would love to have that album.
Oh, yeah. I've got it.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I've got everything. Almost. Actually, Ziggy's got more stuff than I do. I don't know how many times in song circles on Zoom where, we can see Ziggy, somebody would play a song, and he'd hold up the album. He's got that one too. Yeah, he has the biggest private record collection of my acquaintances. He's something.
Oh.
Here's a John Prine tune. Ricky likes John Prine, so we'll do one for Ricky. Yeah, everybody likes John.
But she and I like John Prine a lot.
This is called Souvenirs. All the snow has turned to water. Hurry up, snow.
Yes.
Christmas days have come and gone. Broken toys and faded colors are all that's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring me tears. I can't forgive the way they rob me of my childhood souvenirs. Memories they can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. It took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning always look the same to me. I hate reading old love letters, for they always bring me tears. I can't forgive the way they rob me of my sweetheart souvenirs. Memories they can't be bought, they can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me.
Oh my. Now that is not one with which I'm very familiar. I've probably heard it, but never listened to the words quite like I just did. That's quite something.
It was
Another
on
sad song in a way, you know.
It was on the album that Philippa had that we all played over and over and over.
Oh.
I can't remember the title of the album, but I'm sure that's where we first heard it.
Ricky said, "Talk about songs that make you cry. Sniff, sniff."
Aw.
I know. Me too. I look back over. Not
Okay.
young anymore, so you look back and you see where things have slipped away from you. Stuff you cared about. Now where you don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Or maybe you remember, but there's a lot of things I don't know what happened.
This one was recorded by John Denver and the Chad Mitchell Trio after he joined it, and hundreds of others. It's called For Baby for Bobby. I'm going to play it in F. I'll walk in the rain by your side. I'll cling to the warmth of your hand. I'll do anything to keep you satisfied. And I'll love you more than anybody can. And the wind will whisper your name to me. Little birds will sing along in time. Leaves will bow down when you walk by. And morning bells will chime. I'll be there when you're feeling down, to kiss away the tears if you cry. I'll share with you all the happiness I found, a reflection of the love in your eyes. And I'll sing you the songs of the rainbow, the whisper of the joy that is mine. Leaves will bow down when you walk by, and morning bells will chime. I'll walk in the rain by your side. I'll cling to the warmth of your tiny hand. I'll do anything to help you understand. And I'll love you more than anybody can. And the wind will whisper your name to me. Little birds will sing along in time. Leaves will bow down when you walk by, and morning bells will chime.
Ricky said, had this one performed at my first wedding.
Who said that?
Ricky.
Ricky. Oh,
Yes,
wow.
that would be a beautiful song for a wedding.
It would.
It's perfect.
Yep. We got one more, folks. Stick with us for one
Okay,
more
one
here.
more.
We got one more song. I know we're a little over
Not by much.
time, but
We're about 5 minutes is all. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
time doesn't mean anything when you get to be my age,
No.
except
mine
that how
too.
fast it's running out. This song was written by Rodney Dillard and Mitch Jane they were part of a group called the Dillards. It was recorded by the Dillards on their Front Porch Bluegrass album in 1964, I believe.
That's going back.
And it's called There Is a Time. There is a time for love and laughter. The days will pass like summer storms. The winter wind will follow after. But there is love, and love is warm. There is a time for us to wander, when time is young, and so are we. The woods are greener over yonder. The path is new, the world is free. There is a time when leaves are falling. The woods are gray, the paths are old. The snow will come when geese are calling. You need a fire against the cold. There is a time for us to wander, when time is young, and so are we. The woods are greener over yonder. The path is new, the world is free. So do your roaming in the springtime, and you'll find your love in the summer sun. The frost will come and bring the harvest, and you can sleep when day is done. There is a time for us to wander, when time is young, and so are we. The woods are greener over yonder. The path is new, the world is free. The path is new, the world is free.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Well, folks, go
Pat
ahead.
said great song and a big thumbs up from Pat.
Thanks, Pat. Any other comments?
Nope, that's it so far.
Well, folks, that brings us to the end of this thing. I just wanted to say, if you got a buck or two you could throw into our tip jar, we'd really appreciate it. Go to autoharpdownhome.com and click the donate link, and it will take you to our PayPal account where you can drop us a buck or two if you can. If you can't, that's all right too. While you're there, you might take a look at our Forever Friends CD.
Yes.
It's a CD with songs all about dogs.
About dogs.
If you can still play CDs at this time in life, you might want to get a copy of that. They're $20, and the $20 minus whatever it costs to ship to you goes to Dogs Inc., the people who trained my great guide dog Indy. Don't forget, we're only on for an hour now, where we start at the same time as we always did, but we try to end close to an hour.
I got a couple more comments.
Okay.
Ken Zimmerman said, Lynn and George, nice seeing you guys. An
Thanks,
awesome
Ken.
hour. Oh, my glasses got in my way there. An awesome hour. Thanks for another heaping helping of your hospitality. I'm sorry, I had trouble reading that.
Well, thanks, Ken.
It wasn't your fault.
No, it's okay.
My glasses got funny. And Ricky said, nice with several eyes.
Thanks,
There aren't
guys.
enough eyes. And Amber said, so glad I got to watch the whole show.
Yeah, how
Grin
about
Fest.
that?
You know how they say there aren't enough O's in the word smooth? She put quite a few I's in the word nice.
Yeah. I want to close with this thought. No amount of regret changes the past. No amount of anxiety changes the future.
Yeah.
But any amount of gratitude changes the present. So long, folks. Well, now it's time to say goodbye to George and all his kin. We'd sure like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back real soon to this locality to have a heaping helping of our hospitality. Down home style, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now here. So long, folks.